Have you noticed that among the 12 zodiac animals, all of them are real animals, except the dragon, which has never truly been seen? What's even stranger is that this mysterious creature has become the most revered symbol in Chinese culture. So, is the dragon a real being, or is it simply a myth created by humans? In today's video, we'll uncover the origins of the dragon and explore whether it might have really existed. I'm Mr. Yao, and welcome to the Leyenda Yokai channel. Here, I explore famous yokai and urban legends. If you're into these topics, be sure to subscribe so you won't miss out on future videos. The 12 zodiac signs are a traditional way to mark time in Chinese culture, and each also carries symbolic meaning. They consist of 11 animals from the natural world and the only mythical creature, dragon. Since ancient times, people have admired dragons, seeing them as symbols of power and divine will. Over time, the dragon became the most revered figure in Chinese culture. Emperors claimed to be descendants of the dragon and sons of heaven, symbolizing that their authority came from heaven. Dragon robes, dragon thrones, imperial jade seal. These were reserved for the supreme ruler alone. Given such a prestigious status, why isn't the dragon the first of the zodiac? Why does it come after the rat, ox, tiger, and rabbit, ranking fifth? There's a popular folk story that offers an explanation. According to legend, the Jade Emperor held a race across a river to decide the order of the zodiac animals. Whoever reached the other side first would take the earlier position. The dragon could have easily flown across the sky and arrived first. But on the way, it saw that the earth below was suffering from drought, so it stopped to bring rain. By the time the dragon reached the finish line, four other animals had already arrived. That's how it ended up in fifth place. Of course, this is just a charming folktale. In reality, the dragon's position corresponds to the fifth earthly branch, Chan, which marks the period from roughly 7 to 9 a.m., the time represented by the dragon. As for the full origins of the zodiac and the earthly branches, we won't go into detail here. So, where does the dragon itself come from? In ancient times, tribes were scattered across the land, often using animals as their totems, symbolizing strength and protection for their people. Some worshipped snakes, others birds, tigers, or fish. Over time, as tribes interacted, merged, or fought, their totem cultures influenced and borrowed from one another. Among them, snake totems were especially widespread. The twisting, fluid shape of the snake appeared repeatedly in artifacts across many regions. As more tribes joined the cultural mix, these snake symbols became richer in imagination. People envisioned their bodies with fish scales, deer antlers, eagle talons, or ox ears, a combination of features from multiple animals. Over time, these composite creatures crystallized in the imagination of the Chinese people, forming a new and mysterious totem, the dragon we know today. This was not the creation of a single tribe, but the result of centuries of cultural exchange and fusion. Dragon legends differ between the East and the West. This video focuses on the origins of the Easter dragon, Western dragons, and Japanese dragons. Due to time constraints, won't be covered here. If you're interested in those legends, leave a comment below, and I may create another video dedicated to them. Thank you for your support. Dragons have fascinated people since ancient times, and reports of sightings have never truly stopped. The earliest recorded sightings can be traced back to the Xia dynasty in texts like the Zhuizhuan. But those accounts are over 4,000 years old and belong more to myth than verifiable history. Today, we'll focus on notable modern sightings. One of the most famous modern dragon sightings happened in 1934 in Inko, Liaoning province. After more than 40 days of heavy rain in early July, several local residents reported seeing a huge dragon-like creature along the reed-covered banks of the Liao River. Witnesses described it as coiled, with large, lively eyes, a grayish-white body, scales, and long whiskers. Some even set up reed shelters to shade it, poured water over it, and asked monks to chant, hoping it would recover. A few days later, during more heavy rain, the creature suddenly disappeared. Later, about 10 kilometers from the river mouth, people found a roughly 10-meter-long skeleton in the reeds, with 1-meter-long horns on either side of the head and 28 to 29 vertebrae. The skeleton was displayed at the Inko West Customs Yard by the local police, drawing large crowds and making it major news. Reports in the Shengjing Times further fueled public fascination, and train tickets for visitors to see the dragon bones even rose in price. The bones were later kept by local educational institutions as specimens, but were lost amid the turmoil of wartime. Whether these remains belong to a dragon remains disputed. Some scientists believe it may have been the skeleton of a large aquatic animal. Nevertheless, the eyewitness accounts and media coverage made the Inko incident one of the most influential modern dragon stories in China. In the decades that followed, there were sporadic sightings of photos of dragons. But with the rise of the internet, many claims are hard to verify. That brings us to 2025, when another dragon sighting captured public attention. On the night of May 2nd, 2025, mysterious dragon shadows appeared in the skies above Xi'an. During a thunderstorm, multiple citizens filmed a black shape swirling and flying across the clouds. Its twisting form, seemingly reflecting light like scales, quickly spread across social media. For hours, the dragon-like images dominated the city's feeds, astonishing viewers and once again reigniting curiosity with the possibility of dragons in the modern world. Because so many people captured the phenomenon, it quickly became a hot topic. Xi'an meteorologists and experts later clarified that what people saw was likely just black plastic bags caught in strong air currents, forming a dragon-like illusion. But the truth? Is it really that simple? If you enjoy my channel, please help by hitting the subscribe button and turning on the notification bell so you won't miss my upcoming videos. Thank you for watching until the end, and I'll see you next time.